Yes, we're live. We're live. I got a new mic. So hopefully the sound is a little bit better. Hopefully my typing is not too loud. I'm going to put up my email on the websites right away so you have it. If you're on the live stream with me today, you've got my email. Let's see here. You got my websites. You can get in touch with me. You can get in touch with the team. You can get in touch with us. Make sure that we help you out. Hey, what's up, Subscribe Tribe? Vic, man, Dedication, Vaping Hollywood. Thank you so much. Again, a lot of you individuals have my email, but if you don't, please get it. You know, I need to get my hair cut. All right, been doing my own camera. Jerome hasn't been available, so I don't even have time to get my hair cut, shaved. But I stay on the credit repair 2019, new credit repair secrets 2019. I want this to come out now. I know you're saying, Brandon, look, it's December 1. Why are you stressing me, man? Why are you stressing me with this? I know that I'm trying to just get through the holidays, enjoy my holiday festivities, but I want you to have this right away. 2019 is going to be your year to get your new credit repair, get this credit repair secrets. I'm telling you, we've got hard inquiry, update information. We're talking about the new Ultrafico again in 2019. Some people are still, emailing and asking about it and concerned and worried. We're taking care of you today. But I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hey, friend. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Can I start my disputes with the creditors? Oh, we're going to get into all that. Nikki, hey, good to see you. Brian, you're late to formation, soldier. Appreciate you. And to remind me of my army days, I was always on time. I was always on time. All right. Love from Kansas. Thank you very much. What's your email, Brandon? I want to hire you. Absolutely. Lux. Look, let me tell you what. My email is in the chat, but I'm going to give it to you right here. Sorry, if you're watching the replay, I got to take care of the tribe. Y'all should hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications if you're watching the replay, because then you can get on the live stream with me on the weekends. We get the emails. We get everything squared away for you for 2019. Okay. Can't wait for the new inquiry removal for 2019. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hard inquiry. All right. So a new video is going to be coming out, but I want to make sure that the subscribe tribe gets it on the live. You're hitting the notification. You're part of the notification squad. I want you to have this information immediately. Okay. 2019. Hard inquiry removals. This is what we're talking about. The Beyond Committed package has our hard inquiry letters. In addition to using Section 604, of the Fair Credit Reporting Act for your hard inquiry disputes with the credit bureaus, we're also adding on to that. Okay. We're also adding on more information to that. Okay. So with the Section 604, you've got, you need permissible purpose, you need the signed contract, all this good stuff. All right. For 2019, this is what we're going to add to it. And this is get in. This is what we're talking about. So what we've noticed is that it's missing phone numbers and addresses for hard inquiries. A lot of people are like, I don't even know where these came from. Okay. I don't even know where to send my creditor letters to because the addresses aren't available. And I say, okay, well, go try this monitoring service and try this monitoring service, but they're missing the phone number and the address. Okay, this is very important. Most hard inquiries are missing the phone number and the address. I'm going to say these over and over because, this is a new topic. We want to make sure that everybody gets it in. So in addition to sending that letter about Section 604, we also say that the hard inquiry is missing either or the address and the phone number. Okay, this potentially making it not 100% verified on my credit reports, not 100% verifiable per the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And we have seen some success with this. Okay, actually had somebody email in and let me know that they were seeing some success with this. All right, this is another layer to the onion that we're figuring out. Now, that's not it. That's not all. Okay. Got a new mic, trying it out. Let me know what you think about the sound, if the sound's better or worse or whatever. Brandon, you're talking nonsense as normal. Now, when you're sending your letters from that Beyond Committed package, you can get at 609creditrepair.com for hard inquiry removal. You can send this to the creditor. Not only do you have all the good information that is on the letter, in addition, adding predatory lending, okay? Predatory lending tactics and marketing. So the idea here is that I was misled, and a lot of people are at dealerships, okay? They're getting shotgun blasted. They're saying, hey, you know what? we can get you this rate. We think we could get you this loan. You could probably get in this car. What you do with this through our financing. And what they don't tell you is, hey, we're going to shop around and get you the best rate. But they're not saying, oh, we're going to do this 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, 60 times. We saw someone with 60 hard inquiries, I think Thursday or Friday. The days blend together sometimes. Maybe it was late Thursday. 60 some hard inquiries. So these individuals are going through predatory lending and predatory marketing practices. And it behooves you to stop these practices along with removing my hard inquiry or inquiries. And I'm also CCing, if you're working with an attorney or whomever in your local counsel, if you are going to or you aren't, or you're interested in doing so, you could add their website and their business card. That their inability to provide you said loan and saying that they could provide you or potentially provide you said loan could be a violation of predatory lending. It would behoove them to stop this practice, remove the hard inquiries. You can send the information into the CFPB along with CCing an attorney. And that has caused you financial and emotional distress for you and your family and defamation of character. Okay, these are things we're seeing. They're getting better results with the hard inquiries and showing them that not only do they have to have all this permissible purpose in the contracts and all that, but you were misled during the lending process. It is so important to understand that people are going in not understanding, and they are preying on people not understanding and hoping that people are not understanding. And it's predatory lending practices and marketing. Okay, so in the beginning, we've got the technical stuff, the phone number, the address, going to the credit bureaus along with Section 604. Along with that, we have the letter that goes to the creditor that talks about all the good stuff that we've talked about in the past on top of predatory lending practices and marketing schemes, okay? So that in itself was worth getting up early, getting them hard inquiries off for 2019, okay? Let's see what else we got here. I know you got questions. We got answers. We're also going to talk again about the Ultrafico 2019. People know it's coming out in 2019. Okay. Everybody's been talking about it. People have been talking about it, watching videos. You probably watch my videos on it. Look, right now it's an option. It's an option. No one's making anyone yet utilize Ultrafico. No one's making anybody yet provide bank account information and checking account information and money market information, money information. It's only in addition if somebody is not able to qualify for a good credit score with their current credit, or they don't know, they're not watching, they're not hitting the subscribe button on the replay or hitting it now. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications and let people know that they can dispute their own negative, nasty items off at 609creditrepair.com. Or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Some people will say, hey, I need to use the Ultrafico. I need people to know that I pay my bills and that I make money and that we're good to go. And that was the scenario when I was younger. Honestly, I got to talk to you. The Ultrafico when I was younger probably would have helped me out. I couldn't get, anything. Everybody knows I couldn't get nothing. Okay, everybody knows my story. But I was still trying to pay my bills with cash. I was still working as when I could, because I had my knees were all messed up and my hip was all messed up and all that good stuff. But this could potentially help. Now, it's optional. So people are like, man, this is going to hurt people. And don't use it if it's going to hurt. Don't use it if it's going to hurt you, right? And here, I'm going to put up a website so where people can actually sign up if they're interested in looking more at their own Ultrafico and what is available. I'm putting that right there in the chat right now. Make sure I got this. Okay, great. Now, Ultrafico obviously is a mix bag because lenders have to be able to use it too. They've got to want to use it. You may not get mass adoption in 2019, but it's coming. I just want you to know what's happening in 2019 for your credit repair and your credit goals. Make this your year. Make your New Year's resolution to get to the other side. Make your New Year's resolution to get to your goals financially. I'm telling you, somebody sent me an Instagram message of her new car. All right. And she made the choice of getting herself a Mercedes, a nice Mercedes. Okay. You get whatever you need or want, right? Maybe it's a truck. Maybe it's a Honda. Maybe it's a Dodge, whatever it is, right? But she wanted to get that Mercedes and she messaged in. She was like, thank you so much. because of 609, your book, all this good stuff. Hey, I'm not saying that that's what you need to do. Maybe it's your business. Maybe it's your travel the world. That's how I started. Whatever it is, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. 2019 is your year, so let's get to your questions. That's what I'm here for. Your questions and answers, all right? So, Tony, Hannah, Tony, hey, good to see you, Tony. Tony is an Awesome Life Group member. He's been working with Hannah, one of our credit repair specialists. He says, what up, B? Hannah rocks. So I appreciate you, Tony. Thank you so much. And we were just discussing you in our leadership meeting that I was sitting here in our nice conference room in the office. So making sure that everyone gets taken care of. Everyone gets taken care of this year. 2019 is your year. And then 2018 is not even over yet. But I'm always thinking ahead of time. I'm prioritizing your credit repair, okay? Let's see here. Greetings from Boston. Hey, good to see you. What up? What's up? Okay. Need your assistance, Jesse. Yes. If you need my assistance, not only can you put your questions there, but I want to make sure everybody, la-di-da-di, everybody gets my email address. Let me tell you something. I take great pleasure in sitting here. And I know some people would be like, man, you sit there and do the emails. Man, I sit here and do the emails. I don't eat. I'm all skinny. I don't sleep. I just don't get no haircut. Don't get no shave. I stays on my grind. All right. So your credit's cleaned up. You need to stop this wage garnishment. You're going to have to go down to the local. And hey, look, I'm not a lawyer. At least not yet, right? Not a lawyer. Who knows? Maybe I own a business with a bunch of lawyers. Who knows? Whatever. Forget it. Let's not worry about that. Okay. Let's worry about you stop this wage garnishment. You got to go down to the local court. Okay. I'm not giving you any legal advice, but you go down to the local court and you can have this judgment, however they're garnishing wages, vacated, and you can file a motion to dismiss the original case for whatever reason. It's not completely 100% validated or verified, but the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, not properly served. Maybe you had some military service, you were sick, whatever extenuating circumstances. You provide the information on why you shouldn't be garnished or why they can't garnish you, honestly. So you would say like, hey, look, this was never validated. This is not verified. They don't have any contracts. They're not able to garnish my wages. Now I understand this. Before they were pulling the wool over my eyes. They're doing some stuff that's a violation, and you can have something dismissed. Okay. Tasha, I sent my first round, got 2 deletions, my old apartment, and a credit card. Old apartment, man, these apartments be playing games, trying to put evictions on people that are false. I got a video coming out about that again. All right. Ebony Fuller, I need it. Subscribe, tribe. Ebony, thank you so much for leaving the awesome reviews and comments. And I'm glad that you've had some great success. I know. See, I remember these faces. This is great. Let's see. Make sure to email me if you need anything. All right. Everybody, lottie-dottie, everybody. Hope my typing is not too loud. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right. I'm part of the subscribe tribe. I'm getting all the notifications. Excellent. Need a way to build credit fast? You can. Okay. So Self-Lender seems to be boosting people's score. It said without authorized user, just so everybody knows. Need a way to build credit fast without authorized user. Okay. Now, even purchasing trade line with authorized user is an option. But if you're not interested in AU purchasing, Self-Lender seems to be pretty good. People are getting some pretty good boosts, 50, 80 points. Okay. Depends on what your budget allows. The Jewelry Club card. Okay, the New Coast Direct card, people like to see, the credit bureaus like to see revolving credits and big revolving credit lines. That's part of our business credit funding qualification that I'm working here with Cornita in the office, okay? On the weekend, working on this business credit funding. One of the primary things that need to be on there is a primary trade line of, any trade line of over $3,000 already on there helps you qualify for up to 25, 50K, 100K in funding. We're working on our funding. We're working with some people with funding, okay? We're getting our business funding together. So if you're interested in business funding, we have the program. We are ready to rock and roll. Hey, man, 2019, I got so much stuff coming out 2019, okay? Big goals for everybody. So I only let the subscribe tribe know here, right? We're talking about business credit, no PG, but we also have a funding where it's a hybrid where we can get funding quicker for individuals And, you know, usually if your credit score is solid, we're looking at 650, 650. And some other pre-qualification needs, you could potentially get 25, 50K, 100K from business funding. All right. But hey, this is 2019. That's 2019. That's why you subscribe to the Subscribe Tribe. Okay. So not only can you build your credit that way because you're adding good personal credit with the New Coast Direct, the Jeweler Club card, but now you're bringing down your credit utilization. You need to dispute this negative, nasty stuff off in the next few months. Boom, boom, lottie-dottie, your credit's going up, all right? All right, what do I do about this creditor keeps hitting credit monthly? Okay, now I don't know your specific situations, but I'm guessing it's already charged off. So if they're doing some silly violation like that, immediately report it to CFPB so they cut it out because they're not allowed to do that. All right. Now, if it's not and you're just having some lates, just make sure you're disputing. You make sure you find the violations. We can find violations at theawesomelifegroup.com. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Rooks, OTB, make sure to email me. All right. Actually, we just have someone pre-qualify for funding up to 50K. So that's great. It's great. He was a farmer. So we're working on it. 2019, get your business credit straight. All right. Wow. Nice. Rosa Velasquez. Rosa Velasquez. Hola. Hola from Florida. I started with 609 repair in March. I'm now in the 700 club. So excited. I'll keep going. Thanks to you. God bless you. Well, God bless you too, Rosa. I appreciate it. Win Twin. Hello, everyone. Congratulations to Rosa. Yes. Sounds crystal clear. Good. Good. Sounds better. Is the sound better? Is the sound better with this microphone than the other microphone? I think it is. Let me know. Okay. Okay, great. Rosalinda. Okay. So if you've got old, obsolete, outdated, negative credit cards, you can dispute those off along with disputing the old, obsolete addresses. They're playing a game. They're saying, oh, well, we can't change the address because it's attached to this old stuff, this nasty stuff. If it's positive, you can leave it alone. Okay. And as the negative, nasty stuff comes off, the addresses will update too. They'll also say they won't do stuff. I think I saw your email. They'll also say they won't do stuff when they actually will. You just have to continue the process, continue working with them. It has happened. It will happen. It will happen for you. Stick with it. Stick with it. I need to remove public record from my credit report. Excellent. Public records. Remember, we know LexisNexis has public records. All right. So as long as you can get that dispute with LexisNexis, it comes off of there and you can dispute with the bureaus. Now, if it's a lien, tax lien, they're not supposed to be on there anymore. Okay. The BKs are all that we're really seeing in public records. I'm not even sure what other public records you would have. All right. So if it's a lien, the tax lien, you can dispute with the 609 letters, get that stuff off right away. Because as we know, 2018, there's a new law that does not allow for tax liens to be put on to your credit report. What is self-lender? It is self-lender worked great for me, Minrova Perez. So self-lender, and let me pull up their site so I don't paraphrase, so you get the understanding of who they are and what they do. Okay. No credit score required. The responsible way to build credit is what they say. Okay. Now, there's an asterisk on the no credit score required because you're going to basically join it's like a secured loan that you're paying over time and you get the money back. Think of it as like a savings account in a way that also allows you to get your money back and build your credit. That's why it's such a win-win-win-win. Now, I'm not sure precisely in all their means and mode and operation and all this good stuff and how they do what they do. Obviously, not a part of that company, but there are different tiers and each tier costs a little different price point for them. So that's kind of how they monetize, I believe. But self-lender could potentially boost your score. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. Okay. Clifton, I just started watching your videos. Really need your help. Absolutely. And Clifton, look, you can email me. You can also ask your questions here, Clifton. Okay. This is what I'm here for. That's my Christmas gift to myself, to fix my credit so I can get my house in Atlanta. Kyle, congratulations on your goal. Just by setting one, you can achieve it. You're going to get your home soon. I have a feeling. All right. Just started a new business. Should I continue to fix my personal credit first or start creating business credit? You can do both. You can do both. You can do both. There's no reason you can't build business credit and increase your personal score. Many people do it. There are separate entities that can be utilized both. Okay. G&D photography. Oh man, I've seen you. This is great. Hey Brandon, I just got my first home. 250. I want to say those are zero. Those are okay. Thanks to you and your team. Those are O's and not zeros. Okay, but that's good. I understand what that is. G&D photography. We have communicated back and forth. We have done the email support. We had to do some, credit repair journey. He was worried for a little bit, wasn't sure. Boom. He's doing good, doing fine. Got his house now. It's good to see the Subscribe Tribe members back too. They're getting the results and they're still coming back and supporting the other tribe members and saying, look, you can do this. It's possible for you. It happened for me. All right. Oh, what's the name of that bureau that has the rental part? Going to be moving soon. I have the Beyond Committed package. All right, great. So Experian has a rent bureau. Experian Rent Bureau. Put this up for you. I'm going to bring it up. Make sure you guys have it. And it's pretty simple. It's Experian.com/rent bureau. And I'm going to make sure you have it. Blue Jade. Here to help you today. Boom. That's that secret bureau. Take a look at it. People will find stuff on there. I just got somebody who emailed in yesterday. Yesterday. The days are blending together. Yesterday. And they showed me their rent bureau report from Experian. And there was something on there. And they weren't sure what it was. They were like, is this bad? Is this good? I said, let me know. Let me know what that apartment complex is saying. Because then we can dispute it if it's not. There's inaccurate information on there. We need to look at these stuff. We need to make sure. Okay. Notarize the validation letter. You don't have to. It could help, but it's not. That's not mandatory for a validation letter to the collector. You're an angel, Brandon. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, student loans. We dispute those suckers. If they're old, are those the old ones that are no longer being paid on, that have been like consolidated or whatnot? Those are usually pretty simple. Okay. If they're still outstanding and they're in default, that's a little different. You can dispute those. You can exercise your equity and you can find out who has this information. The other thing too, which I put out in a video soon, and we've talked about here, is that the CFPB, I'm going to pull this up, has case law of a class action suit. And I'm going to give this to you guys so you have all this information about these selling man, all this stuff, okay? All right, and this is just from a year ago. And they've talked about how there was some misleading and deceptive practices. They weren't being told, they weren't telling people about this stuff, like what do you call it? Why am I tired, Jerome? They could put stuff off, right? You could do your forbearances. You could do your rehabilitation. They weren't telling people. They're just letting people go default, okay? So let me put this information up for you. All right. Let's see where you got. Great. Good. Student loans. Great. All right. Do billing statements count as validation? All right. Not usually. No. Okay. So let's say I've got an invoice here on my desk, right? And I have seen invoices here. I'm looking at an invoice right here. Okay. So we got this invoice and it's wrong. Okay. First of all, we got an estimate. Okay. We got an estimate and the estimate was around but the actual invoice was more because, there's taxes and stuff. Okay. So both me and Cornelia were like, damn, this is more. Okay, fine. But we looked at the statement and on the statement, it asked for signature. Who is this from the court company, who signed for it and all that, and the date. It actually, I'm looking at it. Okay. So they're doing their due diligence for a statement, for an invoice. So let's say we have a vendor account. That's another reason why they want to send it. We have a net 30. So it's building business credit, right? So when it comes back and they say, well, no, you see you signed and this is what the date is, right? That is a signed contract. That's a signed contract, which is great. We're just going to get paid. We're going to pay it. We're excited to pay it. We're going to work on it. It's fine. The point is someone can't just draft up a statement and send it to you. That's why this invoice that I'm looking at, I don't want to show you the invoice, it's private information, right? But they need a signature to approve it. They want approvals. They want stuff like this. If people are doing their due diligence, that's what's supposed to happen. And that's what they could send. The problem is that these collectors don't have it. They bought a portfolio or a snapshot of debt on pennies on the dollars to try and hustle and make some money against you guys. Good people. You wonderful, awesome people. So no, it's not enough. They need 100% accurate. Continue your process. You can dispute. I've seen it. I have seen stuff come in from myself when I was doing it. Still got the credit repair. Still got things squared away. Changed my life. Okay. You can too. You can get to the other side. 2019 is your year. Okay. Hi, Brandon. Do I need to freeze my credit bureaus before I start disputing inquiries and everything else? Okay. Now everybody knows in 2018, it is now free to freeze the 3 big bureaus. You can freeze SageStream and CoreLogic prior to disputing non-account holding hard inquiries. Part of the process and what you have in the package, the Beyond Committed package at 609creditrepair.com. So if you're watching the replay, go now. Okay. If you don't got it yet, go now. Part of our process here at the Awesome Life Group is the ability to freeze your reports, sending those letters out, helping things become more challenging to quote unquote verify. All right. And we've seen results. We're seeing good positive things happen for positive people. 2018, 2019, 2020. They're all going to be our year. Okay. Let's do it. Cynthia. All right. Cynthia. All right. You have some credit repair. You're interested in hiring us. You can check out our site. Sign up now. If you like. Okay. Evictions. Okay. So this is great. And this is what I like. The subscribe. You get to come right here, ask your question, because we have video on eviction, but you may not get to see it, right? You may not have the time to see it. So you just ask me, how do we do the eviction? Okay, that's what we do with the eviction. First of all, pull your reports from the 3 bureaus. Okay, pull the reports from the 3 bureaus. See if there's the eviction on there, right? Okay, so you got it all right. Now you're gonna pull your reports from LexisNexis, okay, and CoreLogic. CoreLogic, guys, you'd be surprised. CoreLogic holds a lot of eviction stuff. We have a video of a young woman talking about her testimonial, saying she disputed her eviction with CoreLogic and with LexisNexis. She did it in 1 round. It might be different for you. She disputed, she gets it off, and she disputes with the 3 big bureaus. She's going to be just fine. She was fine. She got her apartment. She was able to move, all that good stuff, okay? Another thing that I've noticed about evictions is they're not always evictions. Sometimes they'll be said that they're evictions and they're not evictions. The apartment complex is being ridiculous. And they do silly stuff, and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And they'll say that it's an eviction when it maybe was terminated early. It's different. They can have a collection, but an eviction is a very specific legal situation where you have to have given notice, and then you have vacate or quit, or all these notices to pay, complying, these little, stickers and all this stuff. Hey, you're going to be evicted. We're going to evict you. Now you're evicted. You can't just leave and then you're out of there. And then they say, oh, well, now we want to call it an eviction. It's not the same. Okay. So make sure that's 100% accurate, right? Okay. Hi, Brandon. I have errors on my collection charge-off, but I sent my second round already. Can I send them the errors on the charge-off accounts and ask for pay for deletion and show? Well, proof. Oh yeah, proof. Okay, that there's errors. Okay, cool. The specifics of this collection charge-off. So I'm not sure if you're interested in dealing with the original creditor for the charge-off for pay for deletion. So it removes it from the collector and from the original charge-off, which, you know, I've seen that. That's what I had to do with this Firestone card one time. It was crazy. And this is what's crazy about it, okay? Hypothetically, and I knew it, and I knew it when I told them. I said, look, you guys sold it. You already made money on it. I'll tell you what. I'll pay the balance, all right? Pay the balance. I was working then, all right? Pay the balance, and why don't you take it off my credit and take the collector off? They said, okay. So maybe they got double enriched. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I just want my credit to be better. Okay. And that was just a situation that I felt was good for me. Okay. If it's a collection, you don't necessarily need to be paying, right? You just dispute, get this negative stuff off. If they have inaccurate information, then it should come off, right? You have proof that there are errors on the charge-off accounts. So you could show that and complain to CFPB and have them take that stuff off if there's errors in non-compliant information, all right? So let's see here. Thank you for the super chat. Let me get to the super chat and make sure. Okay. Okay, great. This is great, Lords. Lords know all. Lords knows all in HD, okay? So the collection account validation letter was sent to Portfolio Recovery Associates, and they can be a pain in the butt sometimes, okay? And sent my bill from the original creditor, sent a bill from the original creditor, and I'm having a problem because they keep saying it's verified, okay? So here's the problem. Like we talked about invoices and bills. Where's the signed contract, okay? Where's the contract that allows for third parties to collect in the original agreement that you signed? All right, maybe it exists, right? Maybe there is an original agreement out there that says, hey, you know, if this loan or whatever gets defaulted, I'm going to have third party collection. On the invoice that we had to sign, it says, you know, it'll be, if we don't pay, which we will, and we are going to, but if we didn't, it would be 1.5% accrual every month after 30 days for your net 30. And it's very clear they're allowed to send it to a third party to collect. And we sign off on that. So if they keep that and they can show that, okay, fine. But do they have that original agreement? Is it signed by you? Do they have that? Can they show you that? Can they show you any of this legal stuff? Or they're just typing up a bill from maybe the original creditor, maybe not. Anyone with Photoshop could potentially put anyone's logo on there, right? So this is why you want to complain to the CFPB, Better Business Bureau. Make sure 100% this is accurate. Sure, they're going to come back. Make sure you dispute with the bureaus. Then, since they have a bill from the original creditor, use the 623 method. Okay, and if you need help with some of this stuff afterwards, email me. Okay, email me, Lords. Send the 623 method letter in. Find out that they don't have any documentation and that they sent it all to the collection agency. This makes it more challenging, and get it in writing, and so that you can send that into the bureaus. And what they'll say is, hey, so you don't have anything there that substantiates this information, this charge off to sustain, to stay there. And you push on them. Because now you're saying, oh, the collector has everything. And then what you do is you look at the collector and you say, well, they said they sent you everything. Let me send this second wave of validation and a failure to validate letter to the bureaus, letting them know that this collection is supposed to be removed and that I've done my own investigation. And you can send a demand letter to them. And this is a notice to comply, a demand letter to the bureaus stating that they're supposed to do their own independent investigation, not just parrot what the collectors and the creditors are saying, and that you've done your own and that you have found no evidence that this account is 100% verified by you, and that you'll just take them to court. And then you've got all your little files. You can present them in court. You tell them what's going on. Hey, I did my own investigation. They don't have anything. Anyone can type up this bill. What is this? I would love to see a contract. What is going on with this Fair Credit Reporting Act nonsense that they're not in compliance with? Okay. Exactly. But this is the thing. They can't provide such information. It's time to complain. It's time to go to the AG. It's time to potentially go to court. If they don't want to play games, I have seen this checks. I've seen the check with my own 2 eyes. The gentleman put it up as a special private unlisted. It's unlisted link on YouTube for us to see. And I'm not saying everybody gets settlement checks like this, but this gentleman got an $8,000 settlement check. And he didn't want to put his business out there. It actually had his face. He wanted everybody to know, and I don't say his name, but someone did. People have gotten settlements. People have gotten things deleted. They think that you won't walk down. All you have to do is drive down, walk in. And again, I'm not a lawyer. Talk to legal counsel. Okay. Walk in, file your little complaints in the small claims. You can take them down to court. Okay. You can take them down to court. And let me make sure that I get just looking something up for you guys. Excellent. Excellent. It's Credit Repair Lawyers of America. They work on your behalf, and they are potentially able to fight for you. And they work on consignment. So they help recover damages. Okay. They're not an upfront, supposedly, you have to check with them, but they work for you on consignment. They don't take upfront fees, right? That's the idea, is that they're going to get these settlements for you, and that you'd be able to share in that wealth. All right. So there are options. There are lawyers out there that help. Once the super chat comes up, I have to reset the chat. Okay, great. Maybe we'll do the live. Maybe I'm missing chats because I'm not on the live chat. And you see, I had it aggregated on top chat. It defaults to top chat, Jerome. Okay, it defaults to top chat. Is it better to dispute a Chapter 13 off LexisNexis or freeze LexisNexis before disputing with the big three? Both. Freeze and dispute with LexisNexis for your Chapter 13. Also with the Chapter 13, if it's active as you pay, the liabilities should change. So if they're reporting liabilities inaccurately, that's another reason they could potentially have that removed. Let's see. All right. Emily Smith. Okay. This is, I think I've gotten this email. I want to make sure to add the ID and social to your dispute letters, your own ID and social. You just need a word processing program, So openoffice.org is a good one. It's free. It opens that up and you can put stuff in there. So I think that's what you're referring to. How do I respond to a collector who did not respond to a validation letter and they're updating the balance and Equifax is saying it's verified? Okay, so we have a non-response collection letter. In our Beyond Committed package, we have a non-response collection letter. And I hope my clicking and typing is not too loud, but I'm going to pull this up and read this so you understand what it is and what's going on and how it works and all that good stuff, because that's what we're here for, right? Get our credit repaired and clean in 2019. All right, as it opens here. All right, so you can say right here under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, I have the right to request validation of the debt that you say I owe. I have given you 30 days to remedy this situation, which is a reasonable time. I have received no reply from you. Since you're still reporting this account on my credit report, you are now in violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act and are now subject to fines of $1,000. Okay? And it goes on, so forth and so on. Don't want to bore you with that. But it quotes what you need to quote for the non-response. And they are subject to fines of $1,000 for each unverified account that they don't want to respond to. On each bureau, by the way. Right? So this is big business. This is a big, big issue. All right? And file that complaint with the CFPB. All right? Oh, Leslie, great. Make sure you email me after this. Right. Carlos. All right. Interested in hiring us as well. Good. Give you our website. This happens. Okay. So, AB, I'm an AU on 2 of my sister's credit cards, and now her address is reporting on my credit report. That okay? Or should I delete it? Is that okay? Or should I delete it? Wow, this is interesting. We have offices. We have office space. And I saw business address reporting on my credit report. I don't really think much of it, even though it was considered the primary one or whatever. Like, whatever. Kind of stressed me out a little bit, but I was like, whatever, okay? So I wait a few months and it updated. Normally, it went back to my home address. And I was like, I wonder if I should update that or mess with that or what, right? I don't like to mess with bureaus, but I don't have to. I was lucky it updated positively. Now, obviously, you don't live there. It probably isn't affecting you that much. It's up to you. It's small fish, right? But this is the type of inaccurate information that gets reported consistently. And that's the stuff that we have to worry about. Those are the things that we have to be diligent about. So is it okay? It's probably okay. Should you delete it? If you want to, you could try. But is it a big deal? No. And if the AUs are good and you're getting that boost, hey, maybe ride that wave, okay? It's charged given to a debt collector who is now updating monthly. It's a collector. Okay. That's what they're updating. Great. So the account's charge off, they're not updating the charge off. The collector is trying to say, oh, you're late every month. It's a new account, you're late. Okay, send them a cease and desist. Send them the validation letters. During the validation period, they're supposed to stop all collection activity during the validation period, the verification process, and get these negative jokers off, file your complaints. You got this. They're not supposed to be dragging your score down every month, playing games like it's a new revolving balance. Makes no sense, all right? Diane, what can I do about a student loan that I co-signed for that is behind on payments? Okay. Man, kills me that somebody's gonna co-sign, someone's gonna let that person just get bad credit. Well, maybe they don't know. Maybe they're young and they don't know. But let me pull up this AU. So the idea is that only credit given to an individual to utilize should be on someone's report, right? So you can't actually use the student loan. So according to Section 603 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, only information on credit issued to a consumer is allowed. If you are an authorized user, you do not fall under these categories. You are not responsible for that, did not receive credit. All right. It's very specific, 603, from offer of credit and insurance verification, consumer furnishing, any collateral, putting up certain consideration for a loan. I mean, it's all in there. Okay. So that's something that you could potentially utilize. Also, this individual you can dispute them off your report. That person who you co-signed for can dispute. You guys can exercise the equity, the letter of equity, see who has this contract, this promissory note, supposedly. All right. Nice. David, with the Awesome Life group, help my score is up to 660 going to the 800s. David, that's awesome. If you're interested in business funding at any point, let us know. You're above our FICO 660 that we're looking for. So at any time, if you want to get up to 700s, 800s, let us know. And I'm very excited for you. I'm excited that you're working with our team, and I'm excited you're getting results, okay? Yes. Okay. This is a great question. And Mr. Howard, Can you remove hard inquiries from personal credit file that were placed there after getting business credit cards? Okay, let's get in here. Yes, you can, Mr. Howard. Okay, so here's the thing. In theory, you only really want to remove hard inquiries for non-account holding inquiries. They don't have any debt attached to them or any revolving balance, okay? Because if you do that, sometimes they're like, okay, cool, we'll remove the hard inquiry with a shut down the card, right? Maybe you don't want to do that, but people have, in theory, done it, okay? And they'll do it for a couple of reasons. Let me explain to you why. Don't be looking at my bag, man. Don't be patting down, Jerome. Okay, so this is why someone would do this, is because hard inquiries at a certain point start to look challenging for more funding. They're like, well, look, you just got a big round of funding. You got all these inquiries. Speaking of which, even on the personal side, they're doing that now, that Chase 524 rule, right? You guys have heard about this. With Chase's premium cards, if you've applied for 5 specific, cards, business cards don't count for that, but some of them do, some don't. With 5 credit cards within the past 2 years, they're like, this person's thirsty. They're trying to get all this money. Why they need this? They get worried, okay? So with business funding, you might go through a round of business funding. You're like, got 100K. Now you need to expand, and you're like, you're doing real estate or whatever. You're like, man, I need to do this bigger business, this bigger deal. I need another 100 grand. But you got these inquiries, so it appears as if you just got all this credit. So what people will say is like, look, get these hard inquiries off, and then I look more desirable to the banks. This is what I was looking at when I was looking at business funding. I was just going through pre-qualification. They looked at mine. I had done all the travel rewards credit cards. So they saw these inquiries and they were like, they may not want to give you as high a rate, a high limit, but you can still get approved. And that's why people do that. I have talked to other experts in this industry, and that is why this big round of funding for business credit, like you're talking about business credit cards, you look to get those hard inquiries removed. So yes, it may be possible, okay? Did round 1, some inquiries came off. Some negative closed accounts were quote unquote verified. Yes, you can send you did that on round 1. That's really good. Round 1, some inquiries came off, but a couple negative closed accounts, quote unquote, verified or didn't come off. Okay. So yeah, send round 2. You're already getting some results. You're getting some movement with the inquiry removals. Okay, this is fantastic. This is great. Stay with it. Zaz Corps USA, you're going to get there. You're getting to the other side in 2019. If you're watching the replay, put in the comments below my New Year's resolutions to get to the other side in 2019. I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. So next time I go live, because I go live, because anything could happen on the live. Okay, someone could walk in this office right now. Might take off my hoodie. Nobody knows, okay? But we're getting your credit squared away in 2019. That we know. So if you're watching right now, you're not part of the subscribe tribe, please subscribe. We would love to have you here. We would love to get your questions answered. We'd love to get your credit squared away. Credit repair is one of the greatest things, I think, that an individual can do for themselves. A gift. The holidays are coming up. A gift for themselves. Get it squared away. 609creditrepair.com. Do it yourself. Beyond committed package. Very economical. Or we could do it for you at the awesomelifegroup.com. Okay. I know I'm going to have a bunch of emails after this, so I can't wait to get to those as well. All right. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That's very nice. Sure. So with the student loans, okay, you have the 609 dispute letters. You following me so far? You can put your student loans on there. They can be unverified accounts. You certify it. Notarize it, certified, send it off to the credit bureaus, okay? Notarize it, send it certified mail, send it off to the credit bureaus. You can do rounds of disputes that way. I've gotten late payments off that way. I've gotten old student loans off that way, okay? I'm not saying everybody's different, okay? I've seen it, a business partner's seen it. We've had people do it. We had someone leave some reviews for the company talking about them coming off. So it can happen, it does happen. Now, on the other side, the Beyond Committed package has letters in there that you can send to your student loan servicer, the people that supposedly hold the note, okay? The promissory note. So whether it's a mortgage, whether it's a car loan or car note, whether it's an invoice with a signed contract signature on it or something, you have to have something to substantiate a contract. And it's usually your wet ink signature, Now, contract law is complicated, and there's things about it that supposedly contracts are supposed to have proper consideration put up by both parties and all this stuff. But what we're first looking for is that contract. And that's what you're sending to the student loan servicers. This is what you're going to find out. You're going to find out who has it. And if they don't have it, how can they substantiate that you owe anything, supposed to pay it, have to pay it? How can they keep it on your credit report? This is the stuff that we talk about. And I want to make sure that you have my email if you need to. Okay. Make sure I got Khalif. There we go. And thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Eviction. Right. So we've talked about evictions a little bit earlier. Maybe you're coming a little bit late. But core logic, I'll bring it up. Core logic in LexisNexis holds a lot of that information. So if you're dealing with, there it is, consumer report request, track. There it is. Great. We're dealing with evictions. We have had a young individual who was dealing with the same thing. Okay. Boom. LexisNexis, the core logic, those have the evictions. Core logic, very important. A lot of people forget. Dispute that stuff out of there. Dispute with the bureaus. Once it's out of these two, LexisNexis, core logic, it's a lot easier, a lot simpler, a lot more ability, potentially to have it removed from the three bureaus. And now you won't have to stay in these extended stay places and all this stuff and overpay. You can get yourself a nice roof over your head, nice apartment. I've had people email right in, changing lives, doing this. Subscribe Tribe members are helping Subscribe Tribe members. It's fantastic. I appreciate it. Great. What does the comment on the credit report meets FCRA requirements mean? Okay. If anything has been done to verify, I haven't gotten any verification. If anything has been done to have been verified per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, I have not gotten any verification. Karma, that's exactly it. I started seeing that pop up like in the past few years. They put this on there. They say they'll do an investigation, and then all of a sudden they'll say, oh, well, you know what? It's verified. Okay. It's verified. We say it's verified, and per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it's verified. And that's what they'll put on there. The FCRA meets FCRA requirements. It's designed to worry people, frighten people. I know when the very first saw it a few years ago, I was like, oh no, what is this? It's nothing. You can dispute. It's a smoke screen, basically. I don't want to say it's not. It's a smoke screen. They're saying that they meet the FCRA. They want to put it on there. They'll put all sorts of comments on there. Consumer disputes, consumer disagrees, reinvestigation complete, reinvestigation in progress, all this stuff. It doesn't mean much. It's a smokescreen to make you worried, to make you think you can't send your next dispute letters, or it wouldn't even work. I've seen it. I've seen that happen where they put meets FCRA, disputed again, and still saw the results. Still things came off. That specific account came off. I mean, it was great. And it was for a specific person. We're working on specific things, and we've tailor-made letters to our clients. And that's the difference. We're here working with the team. And yeah, man, everyone's situation is different, and stuff gets tailored to them. So you can do this, okay? We've got the email. I help people go from not knowing, not sure what to do, give them the tools, the resources so they can tailor make their letters. 609creditrepair.com. Get the letters, get the Beyond Committed package, get information with me, get the emails, let you know how to do it for your specific situation, whether you've got this meets FCRA or you got evictions or you got repossessions or whatever it is, okay? And at theawesomelifegroup.com, we can do the work for you, all right? Okay. Does having too many store credit cards hurt your credit, even though it helps with overall utilization? Well, how many store credit cards do you have? And do you feel as if it's hurting you? From what I can tell, probably not. I'm imagining you're going to want to eventually get at some point, I'm not telling you when or now or whatever, but at some point, your own good primary credit cards, your own good primary trade lines that are not just store cards. Those are going to get weighted differently in the algorithm, potentially, as FICO tends to kind of do whatever they want to do, okay? All right, James, make sure to email me. Wonderful. Wonderful. Tell us about the eOscar and how to buy it. Okay, great. So, eOscar. There's a few little things that we do with our letters too, okay? And I want to tell you the secrets that I learned here at the Awesome Life Group. That's why you sign up. That's why you're part of the subscribe tribe. One of the good things that we like to utilize, staples. You staple the letters together. You can staple the whole FCRA on there too if you wanted to, but staples, highlighters, you can write on them. You can use blue ink, red ink. You can use colored paper. You can use legal paper. You can use legal paper and make stuff slanted. All right. There's a lot of games and tricks. But here's the thing. eOscar isn't really the big problem. Okay. And this is why I have this letter and like this letter. Because you almost want to give them enough rope that they kind of hang themselves out, right? So they're not supposed to just be using a parroting system and automated process like this. It is at this time that I will point out that in Cushman versus TransUnion, Stephenson versus Experian, and Richardson versus Equifax, all the courts ruled each and every time that the CRA couldn't merely parrot information from the creditors and collection agencies. They have to conduct an independent, reasonable investigation to ensure the validity of the debt and the honesty and integrity of the creditor, collection agency, so forth and so on in question. Sending out a generic form letter with the eOscar system, does not even contain my reasons for the dispute is not reasonable. Now, this is the reason for disputes. It's a big deal because what I've seen is people will ask the method of verification and they will come back and say, oh, we're not going to reinvestigate it, or they'll send the same form letter. They won't say what their method of verification was, how they verified. They won't tell you that if they do or do not have verification. So the eOscar system can trap themselves up. So yes, you can go around it, have a manual review, or have it manually inputted in their computer. Because by the time it goes wherever it goes, potentially overseas, right? They can get it and put it in the computer and move forward. It's also a scanner, the OCR reader. You can scan, like if you scan a copy or a fax or something like that, you can scan. So what do we want to be seen if it gets scanned? We want to see fines. We want to see $1,000 in damages. As I'm sure you are aware, each violation of the Credit Reporting Act allows damages of $1,000 should this matter end up in courts. It's system built out for you. It's 609creditrepair.com. The letter asks for verification, their method of verification, letting them know that you could be sued for $1,000. Then, okay, we're going to file, right? Same thing with the demand letter. Hey, $1,000 could be sued. Just letting you know. So it pops up in their automated system. Going around it is fine too. It's all available to you. This is your year, 2019. Get your credit squared away. Now, same thing with the collector. We've got the same. We quote the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. We let them know they can be fined $1,000 per failure of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Okay. Whoa, this is great. Joshua, CFPB got me 4 deletions and using the debt validation letters. Joshua, congratulations. Wow, that's great. Thank you for letting the other Subscribe Tribe members know here. If you're watching the replay, I hope you watch this replay. I hope you watch the whole hour of this thing, because at the end of this, Joshua's telling us you got 4 deletions just using the CFPB and the debt validation letters, okay? So that's fantastic. That's massive. That's going to make a huge difference. All right? It's going to make a huge difference in your life. This is our year. This is your year. 2018 is our year. 2019 is our year. 2020 is our year. They're all our years, okay? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's try and do another question. Let's see what we got. Let's get another question. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Chris, absolutely. Thank you for the super chat. Make sure you email me after this. Great. Wonderful. Nice. Calvin Anderson. Here we go. Calvin Anderson, using 609 credit repair started July, went from 449 to 653 by November 29th, up 204 points TransUnion. That's fantastic. Up 204 points. Calvin, thank you so much for letting the subscribe tribe know here, letting everyone know on this live stream. Big up, big thumbs up to Calvin. Congratulations, Calvin. Okay. Nice. Brian Grant. Brandon, I'll be checking in with you. I'm going to sign up with your company the first of the year. That's what I'm talking about. First of the year. Make that your resolution. Get your credit squared away in 2019. Yes. Blue Jade also has a good suggestion. You could do it now. No pressure, but Blue Jade just saying, sign up, start your credit repair now to take advantage of the busy holiday season for the credit bureaus and the collectors. This is what I'm telling you guys. If you haven't seen my video on this yet, it just came out Friday. It's delicious, it's juicy. I think it just came out Friday. Man, the days be blending together. This what happens. There's a lot of new credit applications that happen during the holidays, during Black Friday, during the holidays time, maybe, you know, the Christmas, the Hanukkahs, the Kwanzas, the Festivus, the whatever the holidays that you celebrate are happening. People are doing the traveling. They're doing the gifts. They want lines of credit. New credit applications are going on. New trade lines are populating. They're not running 100% full steam, everyone on the holiday either. So they're trying to get all busy. You're sending in disputes. People have more time at home. They can send out the disputes. We're here during the holidays. We're working hard. We're sending disputes. So now they're flooded. And if they can't get back within the 30-day time period, I was just talking to one of our team members about this, and he was talking about this on the free consultations, is that they have a very difficult time verifying during the holiday season. It's a great time to get your credit square. That's what I'm saying. 2019 starts now because you could start now, and it's going to make it hard for them to quote unquote verify this inaccurate, unverifiable information in a timely manner in that 30 days. Okay. So yes, Blue Jade, smart. That's a smart subscribe tribe member getting that information. Okay. Nice. Hi, this is Beverly. I recently had a collection removed from all of my credit reports using your letters. Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you for letting us know. If you're watching the replay too, let us know about all this excellent stuff in the comments below. Let us know where you're at. Let us know if you got your car, your house, what's going on for you. I'm excited for you. This is excellent. Carrie. Yes, 10-year trade line. Okay, cool. Email me. Okay. Had a great time. 609creditrepair.com. TheAwesomeLifeGroup.com. You know where to go. If you're watching this replay, you made it by here, give yourself a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button, that bell for notifications for the next time I go live, right? We're doing it almost every weekend. I'm getting hours in. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to be signing off here shortly, but I know that you probably have more questions. So the next live stream, let's get together. Email me. Please email me. I appreciate it so very much. And let's see here. I haven't. What's the one about? All right. Nice. Last one. And we got the phone. Got to grab the phone. Okay. Last one here. I've received 4 deletions. Score was from 460 to 730. Only 2 left and had them. Okay. 4 deletions. Wow. From 460 now to 730. Trucker, good work. All right. And Wilson used 609 to raise my experience. 95 points. Thanks, Brandon. All right. Fantastic. So you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to get back to work. I got these emails. Shoot me the email, 609creditpair.com. We can do the work at awesomelifegroup.com. All right. Hit the subscribe by the bell for notifications. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.